Hey, so everybody is already familiar with Juicy Couture and all the various Juicy Couture fragrances um, because they're sold everywhere, of course, now. TJMAXX, even Walmart, has Juicy Couture. And I don't care what anyone says, I absolutely love Juicy Couture. I like their fragrances. One of my favorite pair of shoes, gold and sparkly, are Juicy Couture. And so, right now, I just have with me my from Scentbird. I wrote on my box Viva La Juicy from Scentbird, and the little Juicy Couture Viva La Juicy Gold, which I got at TJMAXX for like $20. How cute is it? It's so cute. And I went ahead, like, this is obviously I like it. This little Scentbird one is pretty much gone. And I have a lot of different fragrances that I switch up and wear all the time, and I still love Juicy Couture. So these two are incredibly similar, in my opinion. It's definitely that Juicy Couture DNA. And I pre-sprayed, actually, just so I could let them sit. So this is the Viva La Juicy and the Viva La Juicy Gold. And they're so similar, but slightly different. And the interesting thing is that the Viva La Juicy came out in 2008, and then the Viva La Juicy Gold, I think it said 2014. Let me go back and look. 2014. Oh, I clicked on the wrong one. 2008 and 2014. And the Juicy Couture Gold is supposed to be, in their words, a more glamorous, decadent version of the Viva La Juicy, which I can get. So I personally think you could wear both of these any season, day or night. However, the Viva La Juicy is a little more fruity, maybe, obviously more summery with the fruitiness to it. And the gold is just a little sweeter and a little sweeter and richer, but they're incredibly similar. If you have not watched Jeremy, the fragrance reviewer, you have got to watch his reviews of Juicy Couture Gold because he thinks it's the best thing since sliced bread. He really loves it. And as I read through Fragrantica, I love both of these. I don't care what any other females say ever about my fragrance. I only care about mine and what men think. That's just me personally. That's how I feel about it. And looking on Fragrantica, so many people, they have people who love it, of course, but there's many haters, female haters. And the funny part about that is I see plenty of comments where they're hating, but they're saying, and not just Fragrantica, but other sites, people are saying, oh, I don't think there's much to it. I'm not that impressed, but my husband bought it for me, but my boyfriend buys it for me. So what does that tell you? So unless it's a dude that's just not into fragrance, it's been my experience that in general, guys are very attracted to the Juicy Couture DNA. But you really got to watch Jeremy on Viva La Juicy Gold. They're both awesome. So yeah, the interesting thing too is the gold does have a slightly richer vibe, but the Viva La Juicy itself has more notes. So the actual Viva La Juicy, the top notes are wild berries, Mandarin orange, which I'm a big fan of orange. And I've also read that orange is one of the fragrances that men respond to. Like when they do the little smell test and the blind smell test, and they get like their pulse and whatever, their reaction in general. Orange is one of them. I think grape is too. Donuts are. Pumpkin. You can look into it. It's kind of interesting to look into. So yeah, top notes on the Viva La Juicy. Wild berries. I love that. And orange. Middle notes, honeysuckle, gardenia, and jasmine. I absolutely love honeysuckle. And gardenia. And the base notes are caramel, praline, vanilla, amber, and sandalwood. So it has more notes than the Viva La Juicy Gold. And the Viva La Juicy is a sweet white floral, they say. So the accords are like sweet white floral, caramel, fruity, vanilla, and so forth. A little bit woody, and then amber at the bottom. But when you go into Juicy Couture Gold, their main accords start right out with caramel. Although caramel is a base note, I guess it's just the amount they put in it. I don't know how they switch it up, but the Viva La Juicy Gold has the fewer notes. For example, the top note is just wild berries. It's missing the orange. The middle notes say honeysuckle, jasmine, sambac. So you're missing that gardenia. And the base notes say caramel, vanilla, amber, and and sandalwood. So you're missing the praline, and yet the Juicy Couture Gold is slightly more, is decadent the right word? It's a little warmer, so it would be a little more fallish. The Viva La Juicy, a little more summery. Viva La Juicy Gold, a little more fallish, but I think they're year round, and I think they're night and day. I love both of these. I need to get more. Actually, I just need to go ahead and get the full-size bottles of both of these because I will continuously wear them. I like the response they get, like especially if unless you're unfortunate enough to be dating some guy that is not a fragrance person. That is such a bummer. Unless he's one of those, I think if you're out on a date night, it'll respond well to either one of these. However, it seems like they respond slightly more to the Viva La Juicy Gold. I think their little bottles are so cute. And yes, this appeals to young people, but I feel like women of all ages can wear these two fragrances totally. And I feel like from watching other reviews, male and female reviewers, unless they're the type that are just like so into fragrance that they've gotten to the point where they've become really picky or just into niche, or which is fine if they feel that way. But in general, I just see, guys love this, and I love it myself. So it's not like I wear it just for men. I have to love something myself too. But I love their little bottles and their cute little bows and whatnot. I love both of these. Let's see if I just switch them up, like not paying attention behind. Can I tell them apart? Yes. This is the gold. But yet they're so similar. I think they're both fantastic, and I recommend them for you if you haven't somehow already tried them for, no matter what your age. Yeah, so I love both these, and if you want to comment, and I would love to know if you wear these and what response you get from males that are in your life or that you come across. These are both total keepers, in my opinion. I love them. That's it. I'm going to bed tonight.